Aussie dad has gone viral after sharing his thoughts on modern daycare. Take a look.
If you have a child, you bring a child into the world, and then you're so stuck to afford to live that you have to palm them off or put them in a daycare for the entire day while you go and make money, missing out on their growing in their life. And then that's normal. Like that's just a normal thing.
Let's get today's take on this with commentator Susie Ellerman and Nova Radio's Tim Blackwell. Tim, I'm going to go to you first because when he sat down, he said, I've got a real issue here.
And I hate this guy.
Why? This guy?
What do you hate about
What's
it?
done to you?
Well, just this making me feel guilty. Sitting in his car recording a video, like I care what he thinks. Well, this is what I hate. I don't know his situation. Great, if you don't have to send your kids to daycare, bravo, buddy.
Yeah.
But I have enough to feel guilty about every single day
Yeah.
about raising my children, who I love dearly, but I also have to work.
Do you think there's a point there, though, that and kind of he's tapping into what we're feeling, that we're all trying to keep the wheels turning?
Yeah, I was saying to Susie off air that I noticed when I sent my kids to daycare initially, and they were like 2 or 3, that it was always quite heartbreaking to see really young babies in there.
Yeah.
But again, every situation is different. I just hate I hate this this guy can go and sit in his car and record a video, and now we all have to care what he thinks. Stop making me feel bad, dude.
Think of either this guy or the issue. You choose.
Choose your own adventure, Susie.
You think I'm targeting the person?
No, not at all. I'm just offering Susie an option.
Okay.
I think I'll pick. I won't pick the guy. I'll pick the topic. I mean, he is making everyone feel bad, but I guess there's a few things to look at here. Is it dumping your kids? I mean, don't you dump your kids at school as well? I mean, that to me is a ridiculous statement to make.
It's a motive.
Yes, I think in some cases parents have to, because two parents work in order to just make ends meet, let alone pay mortgages, etc. But a lot of families decide, particularly if you've got a one child, that they need stimulus from other children, interaction and what have you, and that can happen at an early age. And also too, if your older siblings are at school and you're stuck at home, often it's really good for the child to go there. So I think it's wrong for him to say that, oh, you dump your kids there. Sometimes it's not a choice, but sometimes it is.
And my kids have come out of daycare quite smart. Like they learn to
Oh,
write.
they learn more at daycare.
Yeah, they're socialised. Yeah. Exactly. My energy.
Yeah, no way. I'm not doing
homeschooling class.
I'm doing arts and crafts.
Oh my goodness, my homeschooling.
Just be like, okay, no, that song doesn't go with that song.
No, that's train wreck programming.
That break needs to be quicker and faster. Just doing air checks.
Yeah, I know.
And you get them all doing a type 5 before they go to bed. Type 5
I just want to round up my sisters, like, leave us alone.
No,
just
I get
leave
it.
us alone.
And also,
I get that.
What's,
all.
what's the alternative? Do we get grandmothers together and do a
Do
great
mums
big-
have to stay home, or we have
That's
trade
it. Well,
wives?
that's
We just
the
spoke
thing.
about
And
yesterday.
why does it have to be mums that stay at home?
That's right, exactly.
So, you know, there is no
I
alternative.
was not expecting
Oh,
this
he's
to go
pushed
that
a
way.
few little buttons, hasn't he?
Unfollow him, whoever he is.
Yeah, there we go. Susie and Tim are going to stay with us and fire up again, because when we come back,
Right. First of all, I'll rewind it, but first of all, my opinions to that Tim Blackwell at whatever fucking radio station he works on. That he's a fucking arrogant cunt, right? And that Tim Blackwell and that other woman, right?
Bloke was a fella.
They took exactly what he said the total wrong way, right? And he's got a point, right? We have kids, and then you put them in daycare, right? But how many times did you hear that guy on Facebook make that video in his car say the word dump? Right? That's what they said. He said, oh, I don't think we're dumping our kids. And then she said, I think it's a bit harsh to say that we're dumping our kids. Let's rewind and see how many times he says dump. You go and have kids and dump them. Here we
Welcome
go.
back. An Aussie dad has gone viral after sharing his thoughts on modern daycare. Take a look.
If you have a child, you bring a child into the world, and then you're so stuck to afford to live that you have to palm them off or put them in a daycare for the entire day while you go and make money, missing out on their growing in their life. And then that's normal. Like that's just a normal thing.
let's get today's take on this with commentator Susie Ellerman.
He didn't
and
say
Nova
dump,
Radio's Tim
did he?
Blackwell.
Tim Blackwell and this other fucking thing, right, didn't say dump, right? We have a youth crime crisis out there, right? I think what he's getting at is this. I understand right, most parents, and then she said, what, do we dump our kids at school? No, school's a purpose for learning. He was more talking about from the age of popping out of the vagina, right, until they go to school. Those many years. That's where you miss out on your getting to know your kid, the mannerisms of the child and everything else. But what gets me, I'm not interested in about that. What gets me is this Tim Blackwell here, I'll zoom on in, this bloke here, you fuck, right, saying he hates the dude. Get out of my life. Leave us alone. We've got to listen to this wanker saying this. Or he didn't say wanker, I'm putting those words in there because that's it, right? After what's happened in Australia, right, with abuse against women, and now we've just had a 10-year-old sister stabbed to death by a 17-year-old daughter, right? The word hate and get out of my life and leave us alone, dude, one of my most hated words, dude, hey dude, right? Jesus Christ, my name's Justin, or mate, okay? Not buddy, right? Or fucking dude, right? Okay? But Jesus Christ, really? On Today Extra, you have to start it off with this bloke from this Tim Blackwell, right, saying hate. Really? You know what, buddy? To Tim Blackwell, you can't handle the truth about bringing up a kid. You got to be there. You can't handle the truth. Stand on the wall and shut your mouth. Go get a pie.